If you tried to land on Jupiter, you would never actually hit the ground. There is no dirt, no rock, and no landing site. Instead, you would fall forever, sinking deeper and deeper into a crushing abyss until the pressure turned the air itself into a metal ocean. Jupiter is not just a planet, it is a failed star. It is a ball of gas so massive that it crushes matter into strange new forms. Today, we are putting on an indestructible spacesuit and jumping off the spacecraft to take the ultimate skydive into the king of planets. As you approach Jupiter, the first thing that hits you isn't the wind, it is the radiation. Jupiter has the strongest magnetic field in the solar system, creating radiation belts so intense they would fry a human in seconds without protection. These invisible particles are trapped by the magnetosphere, accelerating to near the speed of light, effectively turning the space around the planet into a microwave oven. But let's assume your suit creates a perfect force field. You drift toward the massive striped face of the giant. Gravity here is 2.4 times stronger than on Earth, so you feel heavy. Your arms and legs feel like lead weights dragging you down faster and faster. Welcome to Space Facts. Let's take the plunge. Your fall begins at the top of the atmosphere, dropping through the iconic white stripes of the planet. These are the zones, regions of massive upwelling gas where ammonia freezes into white crystals at -150 degrees Celsius. It looks peaceful, like an endless alpine fog stretching for thousands of miles. But this tranquility is a lie. As gravity accelerates you to supersonic speeds, you drop through the white deck and enter the darker belts. These are the orange and brown layers made of ammonium hydrosulfide. The transition isn't smooth, it is violent. The zones and belts move in opposite directions, creating massive shear winds that tear past each other at 300 miles per hour. You would be buffeted by turbulence that makes a Category 5 hurricane look like a gentle breeze. The Coriolis effect here is intense, twisting these winds into massive rotating eddies. The smell here would be overwhelming, a choking, toxic mix of rotten eggs, sulfur, and ammonia that fills your helmet sensors. The pressure begins to mount, squeezing the suit tight against your skin, while the sunlight above starts to fade into a sickly, dim ochre glow, filtered by miles of thick, smog-like gas. If you survive the shear winds, you plunge deeper into the gloom, about 60 miles down. Here, the temperature rises to a comfortable room temperature, but the environment becomes terrifying. You're entering the massive water cloud layer. This is the engine room of Jupiter's storms. Because water is heavier than the gases above, it forms massive, towering thunderheads that stretch for miles, creating a humid, slushy darkness. This is where the superbolts live, lightning strikes thousands of times more powerful than anything on Earth. In our planet, thunder cracks. In the dense, high-pressure atmosphere of Jupiter, the thunder booms with a deafening, low-frequency shockwave that would vibrate your internal organs and rattle your teeth. The darkness is oppressive, illuminated only by these blinding strobe light flashes that reveal the sheer scale of the abyss around you. You are now falling through a thunderstorm that covers the entire world. The rain here isn't just water, it's a mix of water and ammonia acting as antifreeze, pelting your suit with heavy, slushy hail. You're alone in a wet, dark chaos, falling faster than a jet plane, with no ground beneath you to catch your fall. About 400 miles down, the last faint light from the sun disappears completely. You are in pitch black, and the temperature is skyrocketing, surpassing the heat of a pizza oven. But the strangest change is physical. On Earth, there is a clear boundary between the sky and the ocean. You hit the water with a splash. On Jupiter, there is no splash. You enter a state of matter called a supercritical fluid. The immense weight of the thousands of miles of atmosphere above you squeezes the hydrogen gas until it becomes indistinguishable from a liquid. The fog around you thickens into a sludge without you ever touching a surface. Your descent slows down not because you hit something, but because the medium you're falling through is becoming as dense as water. You aren't falling anymore, you are sinking. You are now drifting through a hot, dense, shoreless ocean of supercompressed hydrogen that acts like a thick, glowing fog. The pressure here is equivalent to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, crushing you from every single angle. The heat begins to make your suit glow dull red, lighting up the fluid around you in a terrifying halo. After sinking for 13,000 miles, the heat reaches 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit, hotter than the surface of the sun. The pressure is 2 million atmospheres. Here, physics breaks down. The hydrogen atoms are squeezed so tightly that their electrons are ripped loose from their protons, turning the element into a liquid metal. This is the metallic hydrogen ocean. It is a churning, electrically conductive sea that flows like mercury and generates Jupiter's massive magnetic field. You are swimming in the dynamo of the solar system, surrounded by blinding white heat. Here, you might experience the strangest weather in the universe, helium rain. The intense pressure separates helium from the hydrogen, causing it to rain down like droplets of liquid neon through the metallic gloom. Eventually, you would reach the center, but you wouldn't stand on it. Current science suggests Jupiter has a diluted core, rock and ice that has dissolved into the metal like salt in hot water. You would remain there, suspended in a super-hot, slushy solution of exotic matter, crushed into a diamond-hard speck, forever trapped in the heart of the giant. Jupiter is beautiful to look at from a distance, but up close it is a hostile engine of destruction. It is a planet that doesn't welcome visitors, it consumes them. So, while we might send probes to crash into its clouds, no human will ever walk on Jupiter, because there is nowhere to walk. If this terrifying descent gave you a new respect for gas giants, hit that like button. Subscribe to Space Facts for more hypothetical journeys.